have sat in this office had a brief from where to ensure that it fails. The moment they have come in, they have pretended that they understand devolution to the extent that the senator of Nairobi, who has got 17 constituencies under him, and the senator of Kakamega and Kiambu, who have 12 constituencies apiece under us, we are supposed to be rated at the same level with one MP in one of the constituencies. This arrogance, Mr. Speaker, is the one which they have taken to county assemblies. The way they belittle senators, they are belittling MCS. Mr. Speaker, a chef in a 5-star hotel in Nairobi earns 87,000 shillings. A chef, a cook, 87,000 shillings. And an MCA earns 86. How many hotels do you have in a ward where an MCA presides over? Mr. Speaker, an MCA earns 86 and a principal of a high school in this country earns 190,000 shillings. How many high schools do we have in a ward represented by an MCA? Mr. Speaker, the issue of traveling allowance, to move from Munavi in Matungu constituency to the other end of Kakamega in Moy's Bridge, it is 200 kilometers. The MCA has to drive from his home in Moy's Bridge to Kakamega town 130 kilometers and he can't make a claim. Mr. Speaker, MCAs have been reduced into running away from their homes. They don't sleep at home because when people come in the morning, they have no money to spend on them. Mr. Speaker, the MCA of Sheye Ward, in Kakamega County has a ward which has got a bigger voting population than 20% of all the constituencies of Kenya. That kind of person cannot represent people. Mr. Speaker, we just have to come out. We are lucky we are in the Senate. We are not unlucky like them. We have the highest platform in the country. Let us do all that it will take. Up to and including, Mr. Speaker, as the Chief Whip, I want to speak. We can choose to take a position that we are not going to pass a critical bill like the Division of Revenue Bill until the welfare of MCAs is addressed. And if the government thinks that MCAs are important, pay them. And if you don't think they are important, remove that category so that we know how to deal with the problem. Mr. Speaker, I'm not speaking from theory. I hosted the 90 MCAs of Kakamega County in my home in Marinya. And Mr. Speaker, they told me that there is something they are crying for called financial autonomy. We want our county assemblies to have financial autonomy so they are not captured by governors. We sit here, we divide money between constituencies, between counties. The Kara bill. After we make the law, the governors then start treating that money as theirs. They do not want to make the MCAs comfortable in terms of discharging their duties. Members, let us not fall to the prey of being set up against members of the National Assembly. Let us move together with members of the National Assembly to ensure that the welfare of all of us is well taken. And I can assure you, if you send Honorable Cheruyot here to the President with a properly argued issue, I can assure you President William Ruto, who is a hustler like all of us, is going to support it, and we are going to make sure that our MCAs are well off. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.